Alright, so this is the bathtub worm farm. I've been using them for years, and it's just 4-star pickets, the bathtub sitting on top of it. Really quite simple to install. Honestly, while there's lots of different varieties out there, I quite like using these old enamel bathtubs. They're free, generally speaking. Most people are getting rid of them. I've got these trays here on the bottom. What that's to do is just to keep it separate so the worm castings don't go down and clog it up, and allows the liquid to drain freely. And then I'll put a little bit of shade cloth on top of that, and then I'll start putting the organic matter that the worms are going to consume on top of that. Now, what I do is I don't give it to them directly. I give all my scraps to the chickens first, as you can see if you look in the pen. And then once they're finished with it, it goes from the chicken pen to the worm farm. As it's going through, any liquid that's coming out is going to come out of this hole here straight into a bucket. That's going to be a liquid fertilizer I can use in my garden. These old bread baskets, oddly enough, it's almost like they were designed perfectly to sit over top of one of these. So I can actually put pots on here as well for my propagation. And I've got the worm castings, which I can use for the pot straight away, so everything's nice and tight. Another thing I like to do as well is these seed trays, so that I can have probably close to 20 pots and 300 seedlings sitting over one bathtub worm farm, which means as I'm watering this, any excess moisture is going down into the worm farm, which is keeping it moist. It's free draining, going down into the bucket. That liquid fertilizer can in turn go out onto the garden or in my compost, or coming back up through the system just to give it a little bit of water, a little bit of nutrients, so it just continues cycling.